Hello! So today I'm playing my fourth match in the NKFL. I'm up against SoutherlyElf622. I've never played against them before, but I like what they've done with their lineup. They have a lot of scaling amber control cards and a lot of stealing and capturing. So there's a lot of play in these decks around the key cost and preventing the opponent from going above 6. So, like, for example, this one has Mars needs Amber and throwing stars, so you can, like, deal a damage to 3 opposing creatures and then have them capture from their own side. Along with a Brent the Fanatic, so that's like 2 ways to effectively steal 3 from the opponent. The Mars needs Amber can, go beyond 3, though. And then it has a Too Much to Protect and 2 interdimensional grafts. So a lot of hate for going above 6 there. This one has 2 tributes and an exile, along with 2 Senator Strixes, and it's got the Primus Unguis Tribune Pompatus team here, so making things huge. And then it has Eddies with Library of the Damned. This is another deck, has Too Much to Protect. Double Psychic Network. This one, I don't think I figured it out as much, so I think I'll have to leave that one. This one, double Brent the Fanatic, routine jobs, interdimensional graft, and it's got the Ganger Knot combo. Also, burn the stockpile. I think I would probably start by banning Remus though, because it has the highest sass, it has disruption, and it does have interdimensional graft and doorstep to heaven. But which of these other decks do I think is the most threatening? It might be Revanmore, because the Mars needs Amber and Brent the Fanatic. Also on my lineup, I think I'll be saving Fotu again if they don't ban it, because Fotu has Odoak, and since they have so many Shadows houses, I think that could be crucial. Or do I want to ban Naomi? Ooh, I think I might ban Naomi over Remus, actually. This has 21 creature control, this has 10. But this has, I think it's more proactive than this one, and it also has the scaling amber control. I was initially afraid of this because it has Neutron Shark and Poltergeist. I think I'll actually go with Naomi though. So from my decks, maybe they will ban Fotu because they'll see the Odoak and not want to play against that. So they banned Exmoor. I think I stick to the plan and sit and save Fotu. They saved Revanmore. Gotcha. That was the one that I was scared of. So Remus, I think, has this Hysteria stuff. Let's take out Remus then. Oh, they took the Noble. So now what do I want to do? Yeah, I don't think I can play Enperez. I think I need more information about which deck they're going to play before I play Enperez. So in this case, I think I'll start with Lormer. The Aubades could be annoying, but they died to Kurzap. And they are playing... Oh, they're playing Doc. Let's go! I gotta make their Saurians go boom with the Kurzap or the General Order 24, Lost in the Woods. Those can help. Whoa! That's a lot of upgrades. I think maybe I got the upgrades a little too early here. I think I want those after the transporter platforms. I don't want those things to be destroyed. Yeah, it's too early for that. It's just if they fight it off, then I lose all my upgrades, basically, which is the main thing this deck is trying to do. So I think I'll mull, even though I would have a chance of getting my removal too early. And I think I'm happy with this. So do I start with the Sloppy Lab Work or New Frontiers? New Frontiers, because I don't want to discard any of these cards to the Sloppy Lab Work. I even want the Red Alert here. And if I don't call Logos, I might lose the Kurzap, but I also want to call Star Alliance to get my platforms, and I can also catch the 24, General Order 24. Well, I lost 3 Untamed cards, and I don't think that's a problem. Oh, the Primus Unguis. So what I can do is Red Alert and destroy the Vellum. That gives them a chance to put Amber on the Primus Unguis. I don't know if they'll do that. Not the worst value out of a red alert, I suppose. At least the Hapsis can't get a ward now. I don't have answers to the Tribute Exile, so I really could just lose 8 Amber to that. There's definitely ways that I could lose this. If I shuffle Explore over, then I lose Observimax and Explore over goes back. If I bounce it with Dark Queen Gloriana, you know what? I think I do want to shuffle it in. I'm losing the Observimax anyway. So this way I don't guarantee to have it in my hand because I don't have the platforms yet. I just drew it off the draw bonus on Gloriana's Darkwing Gloriana. They don't have Cutthroat Research, so that's nice at least. And they didn't find the Tribute Exile. Ooh, an Eddie too. Oh, they're taxing me. All right. Well, I think I do go Logos, and I'm going to be able to discard the Gloriana's Attendant. Yippee! I will archive the Observimax, I think, because I want to hold that for after a transporter platform, ideally. Yeah, I'm not getting my platforms at the right time. There's one of them. This. They have one card in the archives, so they could have an Exile in there. Binding Irons? No! I'll go with Starlines. I could see hitting a bad card with Bob Bookton, actually. I'm dealing 2 damage to a creature, so I suppose I do Lilithal so that it can't fight and capture. And I could have gone to check there if I had pulled the Observimax from the archives, but I'm being greedy with it. The Tribute! Oh, they got the Explorer over. No! Oh, wow. This is a great combo. No matter who you are, Tribute Exile can get you. Jeez. And I think I just lost the game right there. Did you see that? I have no way of controlling this. I need the Effervescent Principle, I guess. Do I QMX and try to draw the Effervescent Principle? I can only gain 4 in Star Alliance, but I do draw cards. I would draw more cards than if I played Logos. I could also draw Kurzap, which is good, or Cyberclone. All of those could be good. If I draw a Stunner, maybe I get to check. Let's go with the bounce plan. Oh, the Kurzap. I would have drawn the Kurzap off the QMX. Uh-oh. Well, now I have 2 chances to draw the Effervescent Principle. This is it. This is my only chance. Logos. I want to draw the Effervescent Principle. Oh, I want to play the Cronus, right? Yeah, get the Cronus out there. And I don't think I care if the QMX dies to Kurzap, but I guess I could play this one first. Store Kurzap, so I don't discard it to Punky Q, if that ends up being a thing. And I do want the QMX to die because I want an additional draw. If I don't get the Effervescent Principle, then I want to be able to draw it on my next turn. So I have to Forge here, and if I don't, then my chance of winning goes down dramatically. Do they have the other Eddie here? They have an information exchange, though. Right, so I have to go Logos again, and I have to draw the Effervescent Principle off the QMX. So let's go. Yeah. Oh. Tribute Exile. Yeah, it got me good. There's nothing I can do about that if I don't have like the Effervescent Principle at the right time. All right, that was a 3-1. So they have 3 decks with shadows, right? 3 decks with shadows. So my Odoax should be good. They saved Revanmore. Are they going to play Revanmore now, or do they save it for the last game? I think I'll play Fotu now. So I'm trying to get a game with Fotu against either Baba or T-Queen here, I think. I think Fotu should be able to handle either of these decks. I could have a slightly harder time against this with the lights out, but I do have wards, which could maybe protect me against that. T-Queen. I honestly forget what Pingle Who Annoys, what that even does. Psychic Network, I want to keep their Shadows board down. Daughter and Igor, I think I'm happy with that start. I'll start with the Tricerian Legionary. Wild Wormhole, Wild Spirits, or Spartosaur. I think I want Spartosaur because that's my main way of permanently dealing with their board. Ah, they punched it. Like, I could return 2 of their creatures to their hand, but that's only playing 2 cards. I think I'll just get the dinosaurs out. And they don't have a way of taking out the Spartosaur easily, especially if it's behind taunts. I think I will ward the Spartosaur so it can get fights in. So maybe I can just take the game over with my dinosaurs. I have 3 more dinosaur cards. Their Blood of Titans could make something really big and fight, but everything would die to the Spartosaur's ability if they take out my creatures. Well, they stole 2 with Psychic Network. Jeez. Spartosaur is going to fight. I'll have Tricerian Legionary fight. What do I want to put the Imperial Scudam on? I guess I'd put that on Primus Unguis. But if they really don't have ways of destroying my creatures, they don't have lights out. So I don't see a way that my Primus Unguis will be destroyed. So in that case, I think I want Imperial Scudam on the Spartosaur. So that way I get the most amount of fights out of it. I want to always clear off their Mars creatures because they need their Mars creatures for their Psychic Network effect. So they have the Blood of Titans thing. I could do the Untamed play here, continue cycling through my deck. In Saurian, I can gain 6 though. Oh, do I play the Pompatus now? I guess so. So this Spartosaur can fight this Fire Spitter and live. And so they can take out a creature with the Fire Spitter, but they can't do it without destroying their own thing. Oh, a Booby Trap, okay. I need my Ludo. Do I? Well, now they have too much to protect, so I don't want to go way above 6. I'll be drawing 4 cards if I go Untamed and going to 6. Oh, I think I want to Nature's Call. Oh, no, I can't destroy my own things, though. Oh, I have to use Perilous Wild with the Harmonia. That's how I do it. So I bounce my Igor. I might just discard the Murmook here, even though like it's pretty important Amber control in this deck. I'm not sure. It's a tough call. Because if they get up to, they could get up to 6 next turn. Well, I'm on check first. I'm on check. I'm not guaranteed to get my interdimensional graft, so I hope they don't burst, but I could just forge here and then reap. Ooh. So they went to 9. I can go to 6, but that means that if they have Urchin plus too much to protect, then they could get to check and take me off check, and I would lose. Because I don't have my Odoac, I never got that. If I go Logos, then I'm only getting to check if I hit the interdimensional graft, which isn't guaranteed. It looks like I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards off the top of my deck. So that's like a coin flip. And if I miss, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe. So I'd just be getting to like 4. And then they would easily get to check and win because I don't have any amber control at that point. So I think my only option here is to go to 6 and hope they can't get to check with an Urchin here. Oh, they have a Nerve Blast too. Oh, a Bullet Eye. That's good for me, right? Well, they can still win. I think I go Logos though, because now I go to check again, and I have a potential of playing the Odoac with Wild Wormhole. So I think I play Wild Wormhole first. Oh, it's a Mimicry. Hold on. Let's do the Nerve Blast. I think that's good. Odoac. So yeah, I want Odoac in hand. And then I also play Tao Tao. Do they have any way to discard cards from my hand? I don't think so. So I think I archive the Nature's Call. Or I'll do the Twin Bolt. So now they could take me off check. Do they have the... Oh, they don't have... Nice. They don't have the burn the stockpile. They discarded it earlier or something. Okay, well that was 3-2. And so now, what is their last deck here? T-Queen is gone. So now it's between Revanmore and Baba. And they saved Revanmore, so pretty good chance they'll play this. Yeah, I think I have to play, not Perez. I think I have to play Sultan. So it's Sultan for game 3, and they're playing Revanmore. Revanmore versus Sultan. Key cheats versus scaling amber control. Let's go, Obsidian Forge. Hoping I don't get bit by a big Brent. Whoa! I can't have these Savage Clashes so early. I guess I go Starlines. Yeah, Star Alliance lets me get out 3 things. Well, they could be destroyed by the Carpet Flotsam, right? Carpet Flotsam it deals 4 damage to each creature. I'm going first. Oh, I'm going first. Yeah, I'm just playing Drekker, because I guess I'm scared of the Carpet Flotsam. Because I got 3. Oh, a Professor Sutterkin. I think I'm going to use Drekker to fight that. And I got the Obsidian Forge. Do they have artifact control? No, looks like they don't. Back to Logos. An Archimedes this time, and a Helper Bot. Ooh, Throwing Stars. I think I go Dis. I Reap and Steal. I discard. Ooh, Lights Out, and I stole. I think that was a good hit. And I'll destroy the Drekker because I can recur it later, but maybe that was a mistake. I could just keep Drekker on the field because it's so good. Oh, destroying Drekker also got the damaged creature off of my side, which protects me against Mars Needs Amber. I like using the Lyco Fiend to take out Archimedes, I think. On the helper bot's back. And do I capture onto Cinder, or do I... Actually, I will play Nell on this side, and then I'll play Kirby on this side and capture onto the Nell. The throwing stars is gone, and I really like that, so it's harder for them to pull off the Mars Needs Amber. I have all these Logos creatures now. They're at 7. I could take them off with Infernus, I think, and draw a card. With Star Alliance, I can also play Infernus, in addition to playing Crewman Yorg. Untamed, I can Reap with Kirby to play Infernus, and then I can get up to 4 anyway. So actually, Untamed is best. I'm pretty sure. So now I play Infernus. Ooh, I drew the Pismire too. So let's take out Interdimensional Graft and Lights Out. And now I can play all these cards. Guess, yeah, just KeyFrog, Pismire, Rapid Evolution, and then I can still Commune to gain an Amber. So it's hard for them to take out my board now. There is a standardized testing. I can't key cheat in Star Alliance because the Subdue doesn't take out the KeyFrog. I think I can go Dis here, Reap with stuff, and take out the KeyFrog. So this could be pretty sweet. Oh, they got a Xanthex Harvester? Yeah, let's fight that. Yancey Gang. Could also take out the Yancey Gang. So let's see. I can Reap with the Infernus, and I Implosion. I'll do Infernus and Yancey Gang. And I will Stirring Grave the Infernus. And then I Reap with Cinder. Destroy the KeyFrog. Forge. Trying to figure out how I can Forge with KeyFrog and Obsidian Forge in the same turn. That's like my dream play with this deck. Maybe it would have been good to archive the KeyFrog, but no, I do have the Obsidian Forge. Okay, they're thinking about if they're holding a card. Oh, they play Miasma. Okay. Yeah, whether to hold Miasma or get to check there, I think. And the Pismire is taxing them. Great. I can take them off check by using Hadron Collision on the Lyco Fiend. I think that's good. And what am I drawing into? Star Alliance and Untamed. Oh, I put the taunt on the thing. I shouldn't have put it on the Lyco Fiend. But I will take them off check by destroying Lyco Fiend and stealing 1. Then I need to put Yorg on a flank by itself. Ah, I can Resurgence the KeyFrog. Oh, yes! But I have to keep the Pismire. I have to keep the Pismire so that I can Reap and go to 6, and they can't control my Amber at all. Great, I'm at 5. So I can Reap, go to 6, Resurgence my KeyFrog, play Gloriana's Attendant KeyFrog, Savage Clash, and that should be it. Oh, I don't even need the Gloriana's attendant because of the transporter Tink. All right, so after a very scary beginning in that game, in that match, I was able to bring it back. I think that was one of the best like showings that Sultan has had. That was great, and it ended up with a 3-0. That's pretty crazy.